up, everybody, and welcome to Combo Series.
Fuck Facebook.
You're giving your dick whiplash, and that's a no-no.
If you raise a little bitch, you raise a little bitch. That's just kind of what it is.
You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Yep.
I think your Funyun guy's overcharging you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Convo Series.
Man, you gotta start it when you just waking up.
Yeah.
Let's be controversial. Oh, we're recording?
What was that?
I was my imaginary countdown in my head.
Oh.
It's from a different podcast. And they go, all right, in 5, 4, 3, 2. What's up, everybody? It's Kevin on stage. She's that chick Angel. And this is welcome to Here's the Thing. And something. I forget. But it's I thought I kicked the cat. It was a cord up there.
Ain't no cat in here no more.
Yeah, I thought I kicked him out of here. But yeah, are we recording?
We are recording.
You gonna go check just to make sure?
Nope. I was totally sure until you said that.
Hey, there you go.
Okay, we're about 2 minutes, 10 seconds.
Are you totally sure? I should probably do a timer on this. You went back to check.
Yeah, I'm sure until you make me say
I'm not
guess
asking again.
myself.
He said.
Go ahead,
Now
ask
I'm
me
not
again,
totally
I dare
sure.
ya.
I'm not totally sure now. But I guess I just gotta trust the 14 times you did go up there and check. Timer that is. Let's. How long do you want to do? Fuck it, I'll do stopwatch just so we can check.
That's a better idea.
Excuse me, everybody.
Damn.
If you're listening, and if you ain't, fuck yeah.
If you're not listening, then
You must be watching, and if you're watching, we appreciate you.
there you go. I was gonna say something super offensive because they're not listening to hear me. Not like offensive in a bad way, just like fuck you and everything you stand for, or something like that.
Because they're not listening
Because
to
they're not
hear
listening.
you.
Yeah, they can't hear because they're not listening.
Heard. They're not listening to hear you. I like that. Everybody heard it.
Tell your friends who don't listen to the show that fuck them.
That fuck them. Tell them that. That fuck them.
Yeah,
All right, you ready to start this thing?
I'm ready.
Oh, by the way, all that's in, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Of
Of course, man.
You ready? Hey everybody, welcome back to Convo Series here at Vision Media Studios. I'm your host, RJ, aka Reg Travels, aka Slap Your Favorite Traveler, aka It's RJ's World, baby, aka our baby in the building. Welcome back to Convo Series. Thank you for listening and watching.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Hey. And you know me, but
Damn
I'll
it.
tell you
I
again,
forgot
just
the
in case
mostest.
you didn't. I am your other host with the uppermost. There, that one rhymed. I got you there. You know.
That threw you off, didn't it?
It did. I got my little jumbled now.
That's what she said.
The most important one is Trevin's World. So that's all I'm going to say today. Check me out literally everywhere at Trevin's World.
All right. Yeah. Everybody, welcome back. We appreciate you for another week. Yeah, we know it's late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We got stuff going on. We'll do better. We will do better. You guys, before we start off anything, I'd like to say we got 91 subscribers now.
Woo! 91.
91.
Getting
We're
close
on the
to
road
that road to 100.
to 100. You guys, if you have not done so already, please go to YouTube and subscribe to Convo Series. We appreciate it.
And if you're not tired of hearing me say this, even if you don't watch on YouTube and you only listen on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts, just go drop the subscribe anyway.
Actually,
Support us enough to listen. Support us physically, literally. Pay me money.
heard. Yes.
Subscribe
Pay
to Patreon.
me money.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But actually, you know what? I just thought about this right now.
Yes, what?
How about we do something to inspire the people to get us to 100 subscribers?
Okay.
Like when we hit 100 subscribers, we have to do something.
Ooh, okay.
Something has to happen. I don't know. Hot sauce shots.
I like
That's
that.
nothing to you. You should probably
I'll put hot sauce in my eyes.
No, you should not do that. You should probably eat like a vegetable, something you never do. eat a raw onion,
Okay.
not the whole thing.
I will eat a raw onion. I don't know.
You know what?
It still feels like a rough idea for now.
No, it's definitely rough.
Why don't
I was gonna say this. Go ahead, say it.
what if you guys at home come up with the challenge and post it in the comments?
Yeah.
And if we don't get enough good ones, I'll come up with something worse.
Nice.
definitely-
I like that. I didn't know where you were going with that. Okay.
Definitely, like,
it.
like if you don't, maybe I'll just eat a raw onion. But you guys can come up with something better than that, right?
Hopefully, dude. And thanks to the people who did comment in last week's episode. Trevin, you owe somebody $5.
I do. Hold on, let me check the comments right now, because I swear
Oh,
I
got
was
them pulled
checking
up.
them.
I got them pulled up.
Okay.
But I will tell you what this person said. Oh shit! I forgot to hit start on the
That's all right.
stopwatch.
Just
That was the whole
add
thing.
5 minutes.
Fuck it. All right. So the only other person that commented, other than the good people here at Vision Media, me, myself, and I, and also you, Trevin's World. Oh, you have your own YouTube channel.
I do.
Shouts out to that.
At Trevin's World. That's where you can find my solo podcast, which there's really just like a pilot episode right now.
Anthony Pickens. He said, and
I seen that.
I quote, "I don't want the $5, but I do want my Vision Media shirt. LOL! Exclamation point, and with a capital A. And if you all wanted to autograph the shirt, I would not be mad at all. Great show, guys. Glad you're back.
Shouts out to Anthony,
Shouts out. We got to make that shit happen, bro.
who is also, you might recognize from Let's Get Serious podcast.
The Let's Get Serious podcast. Also here at Vision Media Studios, bro.
That is correct. So, yeah, I guess we're just going to have to autograph the shirt now. I know that those shirts have been delayed, and I guess this is my opportunity to, I don't know, talk about that.
Nope.
I'm not going to go deep into detail. I'm just saying, like, I haven't brought it up, so, my bad. It's coming, and it's going to have autographs on it now.
Autographs. We got autograph. I hope you've been working on your autograph.
And I'll give you, I have actually. And I'll even give you the $5 because nobody except for you commented about
Oh, wait.
that.
Okay, he could get it, but he didn't follow the rules. He didn't put in the his Venmo /
All right.
Cash App.
So here's what we're going to do. The contest is still open. And I need, because remember, I didn't say if you comment, you'll get it. I said comment
True
for
that.
a chance to win the $5. Comment your Venmo.
Y'all see how
So
this-
it's still going. How about that? It's still going.
okay.
And
Now, dude, we have another contest this time.
yeah.
We got
Whatever
2
I can
contests
do to
open?
get people to comment on the videos.
Hell yeah. We need the subscribers. When we get to 100, you guys post your comments on what we should do when we get to 100 subscribers. This is going to be
That is the most important.
a TikTok clip right here.
Okay. And and then we'll follow that up with a TikTok clip of me eating an onion or whatever it is.
Heard.
I mean, don't forget you're in it too.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
It was your idea.
Fuck.
You're like, fuck yeah, you're gonna eat a raw
Yeah,
onion.
I'm gonna watch you do it. That's my involvement. No,
Oh, shit.
damn, you're right. I got that. Yeah, well, it wouldn't be my first time. And the first time I was doing it for free. All right, so let's start the show, bro. You ready to start this thing?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, but yeah, let's.
What are you gonna
You were
ask?
talking about eating an onion for free.
Yeah.
Was that when you had COVID?
No.
Oh. If you didn't
Good
know,
question,
I
though.
recently had COVID, and we haven't talked about this yet.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I did not lose my sense of taste at all. We'll probably
Yeah.
talk about that more later, but I just wanted to throw
Lucky
that.
you.
I know, because I can imagine. You seen me? Look at me. I'm obsessed with
He
food.
said, you seen me? Look at me. Look at him.
Look at it.
That reminds. Yes, yeah. SpongeBob. When he thought he was ugly, he just had bad breath. Patrick look at it.
Look
You look at it.
I'm ugly and I am proud.
I'm proud. I am ugly and I'm proud.
I'm ugly and I'm proud. I'm ugly and I'm proud. So you got an opener for us then?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Speaking-
I say that with such confidence after last week.
I know.
When I said that with such confidence. And then not only... I got to tell this story because not only did...
Your mom hear it?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
But...
I got to ask her.
Not only did you give me one of the most uncomfortable questions I've ever been asked on camera, but then in the TikTok clips, you singled out my answer.
Yeah.
I asked you, you got any clips you want for TikTok?
I gave you that one.
This one. No context. No context of who asked the question or where the question came from. Just me having sex in front of my mother.
Not being able to get
Just
hard.
me talking about it like it's what I want to do.
Pushing rope.
Pushing rope.
Trying to fuck in front of your mom.
And if
You're welcome.
And if you heard that the wrong way, I said in front of my mom.
Yeah, in front of. This is not. Okay,
That
this
kind of
is a Mormon
podcast.
city though, but this is not that kind of podcast. All right, you ready? Let's start the show.
I was gonna say it again. I'm ready. I'm not fucking ready. After
right.
last week, I'm not.
I got 3 this time.
Okay.
3 openers. 3 would you rathers,
Okay.
if you will, as they say.
We're gonna see if I will.
Would you rather have no one come to your wedding or your funeral? Yeah,
My
bro.
wedding.
You'd rather have nobody come to your wedding?
Yeah,
I guess you could. Well,
because I think this might not be the most popular opinion, but the way that you live longer is through the people who remember you. And so it might be kind of a narcissistic thing to say, but I want a lot of people to remember me for a lot of shit when I'm gone.
Heard.
Otherwise, like, it's what impact did I have here? You know? So the wedding is usually drama anyway, right? Like family members bickering and arguing and
Wedding?
yeah. I mean, my wedding wasn't. My wedding
I was
went
saying,
pretty smoothly.
Damn. I hope not. It's
But I'm
supposed to
just
be
saying-
a joyous occasion.
I would, yeah, well, I feel like it's largely drama. In a lot of scenarios, in a lot of
Not
instances.
if you got a good wedding planner.
I didn't even have a wedding planner. Like
I was gonna say there's where you went wrong,
Like a
but you said
formal
yours
wedding
was
planner.
good.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's how weddings are supposed to
I
be.
think
Why
like
do you
some
think-
things didn't go as planned, but like we didn't even notice because it went so well anyway. Like the cake. So we had
Good wedding.
instead of a regular, like people do, what do you call a reception,
Yeah,
and then no, the ceremony and then the reception is like the
how it
you
goes.
eat food and whatever afterward.
Yeah, I'm hungry now. Thanks for bringing that up.
So instead of doing it the traditional way, because I half of my family is alcoholics and the other half is like strict
Hilarious.
Mormons.
Hilarious.
So I did the ceremony so everybody could be there, including the strict Mormons, and then we had more of an after party than a reception at my house where everybody could go and drink. And since there wasn't a reception, we were going to cut the cake at the ceremony
And eat it
before
too.
we left. And it was like 3 a.m. the next day when everybody's like still drunk and we're like, oh shit, we got this cake still. It's like untouched.
Oh, everybody got too drunk to remember there was a cake?
No, it was like we brought it home and forgot about it during the party because we were supposed to serve it at the ceremony, not later at the party.
Interesting.
So that way everybody could have cake, you know,
And eat it too.
and eat it too.
Heard.
Anyway, that's the long.
So you'd rather
version of
have
my answer.
nobody there. What do you how
Plus, let me add this: the most important people in the wedding would be the 2 people getting married. So as long as they're there, it's a perfect wedding, right?
No.
I had a friend tell me this. I was so nervous leading up to it, like the whole couple of weeks up to it. I was like, what if it goes wrong? What if it's not right? What if family members start drama? Yada, yada, yada. Like, all these things could happen. And I had a friend, just a work friend, like, tell me, like, well, do you love this woman? Do you want to marry this? Do you want to be with this woman? Obviously, my answer was yes, yes, yes. She says, well, then it's going to be, like, the perfect wedding. Nothing to worry about. And that's exactly how it was. Like, I feel like there was a couple other things I forgot, like small stuff like the cake, like cutting the cake at the ceremony.
Yeah.
It was great,
Yeah. But you had people there.
but I did. But if it was just me and my wife, that's who the two most important people are to be there.
You
Like,
also need
a lot of people don't have an
two
audience at their wedding.
witnesses.
They just go to the courthouse.
You need witnesses, even at the courthouse.
So does that count then? As
No, your ceremony is illegitimate. Your whole marriage.
no, I'm saying, but so if I choose that, then I'm not really married. What you're saying?
I guess.
Like I can't even have the two witnesses
in some cultures.
So if I choose to have nobody at my wedding, am I still allowed to have the two witnesses that are necessary to make it a legitimate?
Okay, yeah, but they can't be around you. They have to be like way far away and like using telescopes. But the preacher has to be able to see them.
I
Though.
witnessed it. I'm seeing it.
Right? I'm looking at you, looking at them get married. It's legit now. But you can't have contact with them.
Can't have no contact. I mean,
Yeah.
you can always have contact with them after. Hey, it was
Nope.
a great wedding.
Nope.
No, I'm not allowed to talk to these people ever again.
These are your witnesses. That's it. Nah. Yeah, but you could. Yeah. Not for a year.
I want a lot of people at my funeral,
Just
but
adding shit.
I don't want them to be sad.
You don't want a funeral, then you want a party.
Yep, let's have a party.
Let me tell you this. Here's my answer.
When I die, I want all my enemies to show up and drink to the cause.
How many enemies do you have?
Probably like a lot.
You have an arch enemy? You have a seeing enemy? Do you have a nena? Fuck!
I don't think I could have like an
Let
arch
me get this
nemesis.
out. Thank you. Let me get it out. This word will not defeat me today. Do you have a nemesis?
I don't.
Okay, thank you.
I think
Thanks
because
for pleasing me.
in order to have a
Obliging.
nemesis, it would have to be like somebody I'm constantly battling with.
Yeah.
But most of my enemies don't want to talk to me
You have an arch enemy
after they
then?
decide to be my enemy. I don't think so.
After they decide to be my enemy.
Well, like, I don't know. It's this weird thing. Like, when people decide to hate me, how do I say this without coming across as like super cocky?
I don't know. Oh, I can't wait to hear it.
I feel like I don't try to be a bad friend. You know what I mean? Like I try to be a good friend, I think, and maybe I play too much or whatever. Like I can be sarcastic, and I'm one of those friends that might like, hey, who the fuck let this guy in, kind of thing. You know what I mean? But there's no ill will there.
Who the fuck let this guy in?
Yeah, like I might say some shit like that, like as a joke, and maybe sometimes you might say, well, yeah, it's not the time for that. You need to be serious, and I'm like, okay, but I feel like people take those little things and they decide like you're a fucking bad person, Trevin. I don't want to ever fucking talk to you again, and those are the enemies I have. I don't know why.
Damn. That's like a whole turn.
Well, actually, like I wanted to
But
talk
you
about
want
this a
them to
little
come
bit
to
on the
their drink.
Trevin's World podcast because it's a party. Come drink. I'm gone. I want people to be happy at my
He
funeral.
said, I'm gone.
Come celebrate. All right.
Come celebrate. Trevor's gone. It ain't Trevor's world no more.
It's Trevin's gone.
Trevor's gone. Yeah, let me answer this. Okay. What was it? Okay. Would I rather have no one come to my funeral or no one come to my wedding? Let me tell you this right now. I don't want nobody coming to my funeral. It could actually just make an announcement. I'm not spending no money on it. Like, I'm just going to tell everybody, just fucking just whatever the cost of cremation is. Fucking do that. Just announce it on Facebook and like everybody in the metaverse meet up. Be like, hey, we knew him. Or don't even do that. Just know that I'm dead. I'm gone. Fuck that shit. Come to my wedding because we turning up there and I can be a part of that.
That's a fair answer. Yeah. You can't be involved in the party at
In what?
your funeral. If
Oh
you're
yeah, nah.
dead.
Pfft, fuck that. I'm dead. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. All right.
I get it. But to me, it's like I hate being called an atheist or even agnostic, right? I don't actively denounce God or anything like that. But I think that that's one of the most important things for somebody who doesn't believe in necessarily an afterlife. And it brings up something interesting too, because people always will say to you as an atheist, like, oh, well, what gets you out of bed in the morning? Knowing that there's no greater meaning, there's no God, there's no afterlife, this is it. I'm like, doesn't it make that much more special what we have here if it's the only one? There's no reincarnation, there's no second try, there's no afterlife where everything's great. This is it, and then it ceases to exist. Just like, you don't remember what you were doing before you were alive.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
What, you remember it?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Swimming. I was swimming, bro. And I made it. I was in a race for my life. I'm telling you.
Yeah, how many? It's like one out of how many sperm?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I beat about 800 million billion.
God damn.
Is that a number?
You're a fast swimmer, bro.
People think black people can't swim.
I'm glad you went there, because
I saw it in your eyes.
I was like, and they say, what do they know?
Let me go ahead and finish this with Trevin. Last week, I just accused you of saying the N-word.
Which also happened last week, yeah.
I thought you said it happens. I was like, I knew it.
No, I'm just saying, yes, that also happened, because last week was just so much fun for me on the show. If you didn't get to see it, go back and watch it, because, oh, God, it was so much fun.
People actually hit me up and told me it was a really good episode.
No, it was. All jokes aside, it was really funny. It was really fun. It was a great episode, great chemistry. We had some really good guests.
Absolutely.
But, I think that just kind of what I was saying ties in and adds to my point of wanting people to remember me and wanting to leave a legacy here, because if there is no greater meaning or afterlife or higher being or anything of that sort, then literally the only thing that matters in your life on this planet is what you leave behind. Or I think it was Kevin Hart said this. It was like, if you're not in your job or whatever it is you do, if you're not actively making things better for the next generation or for your kids or whatever, then you're...
What are you
made
doing?
It sound like you're basically worthless,
Yeah.
but I don't want to say that.
That was Kevin Hart.
Yeah, I think it was on Joe Rogan or something,
I think so.
which... We can't say that now. We can't say his name on there. He's canceled.
It's just as bad as saying the N-word. I'm not talking about...
Saying Joe Rogan
Yeah.
is just as bad.
Yeah, not the actual N-word. I'm talking about saying the phrase, the N-word.
Oh.
You bring it up now. It's just that bad. I knew you didn't get it. I was like, the actual phrase. Because I didn't feel like saying it no more.
I do
Joe
want to
Rogan
say...
said it enough for all of us.
He did. He said it enough for everybody. More than enough. Too many. It'll lean way away from the mic.
I know, right? I wonder if the mic picked it up. I'm pretty sure it did. But yeah, he said the R's and he's dismounted and stuck the landing. That's a Bill Burr joke.
I want to come back to that too, because the only thing that I really said about that last week when we brought it up was that he was saying it in a certain context. And I want to make it clear that I wasn't defending what he said. That's his defense, which it also is the truth that he was saying it like he's not just calling people the N-word. He was saying it on his show in the context of, you can't say this word. But in doing that, he said the word, which even back in the day, I had heard it in that context. And I was like, I still don't think you should do that.
You should probably take your own advice.
And while maybe I haven't actively denounced Joe Rogan, I have stopped listening to him.
Have you?
Yeah.
It's
not the same, after all that.
Honestly, it was a bunch of years ago. We were wild back in the day, bro.
We were.
I grew up in the 90s. I knew what type of shit flew. Bruh, we were fucking wild. But I'm not fucking defending Joe Rogan, his past. The question that we always ask on this show is: are people allowed to grow? Are people allowed to grow? Not only that, at the same time. Now he did make a Planet of the Apes joke. That's the movie, right? Planet of the Apes. Yeah, he did make a joke about Planet of the Apes. Have you heard that?
I can't say that I have.
He was talking about actually going to see that movie in a black neighborhood. And then he was like, when we got out of the car, bro, it was actually Planet of the Apes. It was actually Africa. But he immediately was like, I take that back. That's so racist. He like immediately after saying that. He was like, that's racist.
Just
he was
on
like,
the podcast? Or
yeah.
was...
Yeah. You should listen to that clip.
Like, how long ago was that, though?
It was the same, like, time frame. It was the same time frame. But, like, I mean, he heard it when it came out. He was like, actually, that's racist. I shouldn't have said that. But
how do you have that thought in the first place?
Yeah.
Like,
And then
oh, my God.
He was like, the shit. He said, that's racist. Planet of the Apes was not in Africa.
That was what he... Joe, come on. You're better than that. I believe you're better than that.
Planet of the Apes was not in Africa. I'm sorry, the more I think of it, it's just, what the fuck? It's fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. Now, there's only been a few comedians that could get away with saying the N-word that are not N-words.
Most of them are not white.
Okay, I'm talking about the white ones.
Okay.
Your boy, my boy too, Louis C.K. He has that one joke.
But he's also been canceled for other stuff.
Yeah, but it wasn't for saying the N-word. He's making his comeback too.
Is he? I haven't seen him since that happened.
He's
you know
touring.
who I have seen?
He's touring. Who?
Chris D'Elia.
Yeah, me too. That motherfucker's
He was
everywhere.
only canceled recently, and it's almost like he never went away, the way I'm seeing him.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he went away from the public eye in a lot of, like, I don't know, traditional media, like, won't work with him or whatever. But he's doing podcasts. He's doing his podcast.
Yeah.
I see him on TikTok on
He's
everybody
everywhere.
else's podcast.
Fucking everywhere.
Yeah. And he's super cocky like he's always been. Like nothing ever happened. Like he's not a fucking weirdo.
He was a weirdo before the allegations.
Do you know about... Do you watch Workaholics?
Mm-hmm.
So there's an episode in season... I think it's season 2.
I do know about this, yes.
Featuring, guest starring, whatever, Chris D'Elia. And he plays a child predator as his character in the show. And I thought it was the funniest thing ever. Just like the character he did was hilarious in general. Not the whole child predator thing.
The true part.
But
allegedly.
they scrubbed that from everything on the internet. Like, you can't find that episode.
Yeah, I hear they're doing the same thing with season 1, episode 2 of The Office. Diversity Day.
Oh.
I know, that shit
It's
was
such
the
a good
funny
episode.
One. That's fucking hilarious. Here's my googie.
Like, we know it's, you know, like that's...
Every time black people want to... when Michael Scott does the fucking Chris Rock joke and says the N-word, that's just fucking hilarious, yo. Michael Scott, he's another one that can get away with saying the N-word, apparently. I think Tom Segura had one. He's Mexican, though. He's white and Mexican.
I don't even think he is. He's Spanish.
Oh, that's right. He's white and
That's
Spanish.
white. Spanish people are from Europe, Spain.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
But whatever.
Okay.
He can get away with it. I mean, it's not my call. I'm not saying he can.
And take this under advisement. It's not for sure. This is allegedly. But these people have gotten away. And then Russell Peters. Have you heard Russell Peters say that?
No.
Do you know who Russell Peters is?
That sounds familiar. Is he a comedian?
Fucking worldwide. I think he's right before Kevin Hart became the most paid comedian. It was Russell Peters.
If you showed him to me, I'd be like, yeah, I know that guy.
I'll show him
almost
to you.
Guaranteed.
Well,
it sounds so
test
familiar.
this theory.
But I'm not very good with like celebrities'
Russell.
faces and names.
He's Canadian.
That doesn't help.
Indian.
that helps.
He has a funny joke.
Is he like bald?
No, dude.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of. I don't know what I'm thinking. I know who that is.
Yeah, Russell Peters. He's hilarious.
And he can get away with it.
Yeah, he did. It was good. I'm not saying nowadays, but I'm saying these people have gotten away with it.
Oh, okay.
I forgot. Why did we get on? How did we get on this train?
I don't know.
Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan.
Yeah, we were talking about.
My goodness, that was.
We were talking
freaking
about something
wormhole.
else, and I was like, "Oh, Kevin Hart talked about that,"
Mhm.
and then it was, "Oh, that was on Joe Rogan." Joe Rogan, comedians.
What were we
using
talking
the
about
N-word.
before that?
We were talking about your opener question. You said you had 3 of them.
I remember.
We've been
yeah.
on the first one.
for 27 minutes. No, yeah. We were talking about if there's no afterlife, why shouldn't this
Makes
part
this
be
more
special?
special. Yeah,
I can understand that.
and that's why I would want more people
At
my
the same
funeral.
time, that's why I don't need anybody at my funeral, because I was with you for this part of it. I'm done for now.
But I'd like
Kick
to.
the bucket.
Well, I can't even say that. I was gonna say I'd like to know that there's people that are carrying on the tradition. Like,
You
but I'm not
won't.
gonna be able to see it.
Exactly. You don't
Unless,
matter anymore.
unless heaven exists or whatever. Or maybe I can watch it.
Then it still don't matter.
Then you're right. It
Because
don't.
I'm up there. Or down there. Next question. Hopefully I'm in heaven, because I can't go to hell. I can't. They ain't gonna like me. All right, next question. Would you rather get rich in a way that disappoints your family, or just make enough money to live?
Number 1.
Same. Oh, what?
The first one.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
Number
same.
1.
Same. I'm definitely. Yep. I'm making money. I'm sorry to disappoint, kinda, but
Who gives a fuck?
here's a car.
How disappointing though.
Boom. Here's a disappointing house.
Now,
Here's a disappointing car. Here's
how
a disappointing.
disappointing does the act that
Debt-free.
I
What would disappoint your parents? Not being Mormon.
No, it would be hard to disappoint my parents because it's all I've
Oof.
ever done.
All right. Well,
So
what would
I've
that
set
be?
the bar pretty low.
What would you have to do to disappoint your parents?
I don't know.
Do you think that
The
they
only
would
things that I can think of, like, how am I going to get paid for that? Like, I could go get hooked on drugs again and be homeless again and throw all this away.
Nah, I got one.
But how's that going to make me rich?
I
though?
know what would disappoint them.
What's that?
Okay. Because I was thinking, what would disappoint my parents? Like, my parents would stand beside me probably through murder. They'd be like, my son had a reason.
Sure.
But the thing that would disappoint... I can't even say it. I'm trying to delay it. Going to Epstein's Island.
Okay, there we go.
and participating in the activities allegedly there.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do that for money.
You wouldn't?
Participate.
I asked that, and it sounds like I would, but I wouldn't. I'd
Yeah,
rather
I'm
just make
thinking,
enough
like,
money to live.
You're going to Epstein's Island?
I'm just a journalist at heart. I just ask questions.
Yeah. I was only there for like a couple hours. I didn't even see no kids. I was just delivering a pizza, man. I don't know nothing.
I was delivering a pizza. I don't know nothing, man. But yeah, you wouldn't do that for money.
I wouldn't
All
do
right,
that.
what would disappoint
I
them?
would do a lot of stuff that would disappoint my parents. Well, see, like,
Become a wife beater.
okay, yeah.
Would that disappoint
how
them?
rich are we talking? Because I beat the fuck out of my wife.
Beat the fuck out of Victoria.
I'm sorry, babe, if you're listening. It's
Like
going
not
down.
just one time. I'm talking like consistently.
Consistently. You're
Like-
going to have to start wearing a lot more makeup
Every
to hide your black eyes from your friends at work.
No, you got to punch her in the stomach. Every Wednesday is beat down day, baby. Or okay, so the richness depends on how consistent you beat her. Like if you beat her every day, motherfucker.
Oh, she's going to be on life support.
Jeff Bezos can't touch you.
Yeah, she's going to be on life support.
If you beat her like once a week, you're around with Bezos. If you beat her once a month, you're around with like.
No, I'm telling you, I'm going all out. She's
You're a billionaire, like, but barely, like $1 billion once a month.
barely.
but you got to like really go in that once a month. Once a year,
No, I'm fucking
you could
her
be
up,
a
bro.
millionaire, like just like a low millionaire.
Once a year, I
Yeah.
could be a little millionaire.
Yeah,
Kicking her ass once a year.
just kick her ass once a year, but you got to go at it.
No, every fucking day.
Like she has to go to the doctor because she's scared that she has internal bleeding or a rib is broken
Every day.
every day.
I'm fucking her up.
I'm trying to save you, Victoria, by like doing it once a year. He's like, nope, I'm fucking her ass up.
See, you think I'm fucking joking, but behind the fucking camera, behind the screen, she's watching right now like, you better beat the motherfucker out of me.
Because we can pay them doctor bills and cover this shit up.
Right?
Damn, Victoria, you might as well be an MMA fighter. Damn. Me,
She's tough. She can take it.
I'm disappointed in my parents. Well, hold on. I don't know, man. I don't know. Because I ain't find no woman yet. And I ain't just trying to go beat on somebody. So I ain't doing that. What else would disappoint my parents? If I start selling drugs, they might be like, okay,
There's a good one.
why you selling?
My parents would not agree with that.
Mine might be like, stop now. I don't know. They might be upset, but I don't know if my parents would be disappointed.
Like, if you make enough money from it, they might be like, oh,
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
fine.
Yeah. I'm joking. Maybe my dad, for real, my dad probably would give a fuck. But my mom, they'd be like, come on now. You got to stop. But for my dad to be disappointed, I got to do some crazy shit. I don't know.
I remember
I probably got to get hooked on heroin.
There you go.
If I can be guaranteed to get off, or you know what, I could. How long does it take to get hooked on heroin?
I don't know. I mean, like,
I'm talking about from like
to get like
smoking
withdrawal
weed
symptoms
every
and
once
all
in a
that?
while to like
Depends
I
on
need
your
fucking-
personality.
fucking needles, dude. Like
That could take years,
fuck. I
but
don't
like,
wanna do that.
well, like if you start with smoking weed and you try to like, slowly.
No, I'm saying like if I recreationally
But
smoke
if you just start smoking heroin right
and
now,
I say fuck this shit, I'm going straight for the good shit.
probably
Heroin.
I'd say maybe like a month of consistent use, and then you'll stop feeling okay when you don't have it.
Oof. Okay, so if I could do it for a month and be like, okay, 1 month and I gotta go to rehab, I might do that. I might
the
do some
withdrawal
heroin.
symptoms. It's hard to say. Like, yeah, a scientist or a doctor could probably tell you, but like being active,
I don't know, cause I feel
in
like
active addiction.
I could. Never mind. I feel like I'll say it. Fuck it. I feel like I could do drugs and like not be hooked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I knew a lot of people that used to talk
Like
about
I
that.
could do drugs and then I could stop doing drugs. I feel like I could do that.
You might be right, but here's the thing. What if you're not?
I know. That's the thing. That's the risk.
It's like
That's the gamble.
I had this friend, right?
What if you're not?
I had this friend. He used to room with me or whatever, and he would tell us like, "Oh, I want to try every drug just once."
I ain't doing all that.
And we would try to talk him out of it. We were like, he was, and I've heard this before. From like a purely scientific standpoint, he's like, I just want to try everything just once, just to see what it's all about. I'm not going to continue doing drugs. And we were like, but even the hard drugs? And he was like, yeah. And then I can't remember who said meth. They were like, meth. You're going to do meth just for fun. And he was like, well, yeah, I'm going to try it one time.
Yeah, I could do that.
We all tried to talk him out of it. And then I didn't see him for maybe another year or two.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
And then I relapsed. And I ran into his skinny ass at the dope house.
Skinny ass.
Doing meth every day.
Every day.
And I was like, bro, it was so heartbreaking. I mean, at the same time, I was
Shut
an
up.
addict. So
yeah, I
we
was
were
going to say, shut up. You were with him.
we were just getting high together. But see, I've been a drug addict for long
We were getting high together, but it was breaking my heart every time.
years before that. I was a drug addict. You know what I mean? But seeing this kid that like barely smoked weed, and he's young, not like underage young, but like, young enough to where it's heartbreaking to see like somebody
Like when you started?
who's got shit going for them get fucked up like that. So yeah, it was hard to see, even though, you know, I kept going back to the same dope house to get high.
Excuse me. With him.
With said
Him.
friend, yeah.
Well, you know, shit happens. Actually, let me do the third opener as a closer.
Okay.
Right now, let's move on to Today in Netflix. Because I can...
Today in Netflix, yeah.
Today in Netflix, yeah.
Today in Netflix.
I like it. I actually like that one, bro. I like it. I like it. Today in Netflix. Because you saw a movie.
I did.
And I cannot wait to hear about this.
Number one, before we go any further, I do have to say that the best new movie I've watched is Jackass Forever.
Oh
and if
gosh.
you haven't seen it, you got to go fucking see it, because a lot of the shit I do, I owe to those guys. They're my fucking heroes. Steve-O, I know you're watching because you love this show. You fucking rock. Shout out to Steve-O's Wild Ride podcast.
Shouts out.
I had to get that out of the way.
Because
Now-
I know you watch the show. Subscribe.
Now, I did go out on a limb and watch a movie the day it came out. It was, I think it might be in select theaters, but I don't think it's like in all theaters. It's mostly online.
How'd you watch it?
I watched it on, I rented it on either
Piracy.
IMDb
okay.
or YouTube. No, I rented it for like $6.99.
On IMDb.
Yeah.
You done taught me something now. I got the app and everything.
I found this out like,
I'm trying to get on there.
but if you just like look up a movie that you want to watch, it'll tell you like, you know, you
Gotcha.
Google it and it'll tell you where you can watch it. And if it's not available on a streaming platform, like for free, then it'll be available on one. You can either like buy it for $20 or you can rent it for like $3.99. This movie's brand new, so I rented it for $6.99.
Heard.
Anyway, the movie, and I'm just building suspense at this point.
Yeah,
'cause
I'm
Reg has been waiting all day
so
to hear what
curious.
movie
I
this
told
is.
him not to tell me until we got on the podcast.
Okay, so the movie is called King Knight. Knight, like medieval knight.
I want to say I saw a trailer for this. I'm not sure.
So I watched, again, shout out to Steve-O's Wild Ride podcast.
Shouts out.
He interviewed Andy Milonakis recently.
Schmandy Schmilla Schmarkus.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I used to watch the show.
Well, there's a lot of people I tell, and they're like, who's that? I'm like, you don't fucking know Andy Milonakis? But then you bring up
Got peas on my head, but don't call me a pea head. Green beans on my head, but don't call me a bean head. Bruce Lee on my head, but
Yeah.
don't call me a Lee head. Yeah, I remember that shit.
Please excuse me, I got to get my tree fed.
Yes.
So,
I'm Andy Milonakis.
he's like super active on Twitch nowadays, is where he does most of his content. He's been in a lot of movies and stuff too. But it was just really cool to see that interview. And then he started talking about this movie he was making, that he was in. And
Andy's in this?
yeah.
Okay, I've absolutely not heard of this or seen a trailer for this. It's a different thing.
The way he was describing it, I'm like, that might be interesting. So it's a dark comedy. But it's not a comedy in the sense of, I don't know, like most comedies.
Is
are
it a
silly.
comedy in the sense of Dante's Inferno? A divine comedy?
Yeah.
Like super fucking dark?
It's not super, super dark.
Okay.
It's just super. So these guys are like, it's kind of like Revenge of the Nerds. These guys are, they're a coven
I've
of
seen that.
witches.
The guys?
Yeah. Well, there's like two
Guy
or three
witches?
girls in the coven.
Okay.
But they're just a bunch of Wiccan people.
Ah, got you, Wiccans.
And they
I knew a Wiccan.
identify as witches.
In college.
What makes it funnier is I know people like this in real life, and
We
I'm
made
not
out.
hating.
I made out with a Wiccan in college, bro. I saw her titties too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they big ones?
They were wicked. But thank you guys.
So
I've been RJ.
the whole movie is about like, do you remember the goth kids from South Park?
No, dude, I don't watch that
God damn
show. No, I don't remember this.
But the whole movie is a comedy. It's not like outrightly funny. You won't laugh a whole lot, but it's like, it's funny because
Is it a comedy in the way that The Mummy is a comedy? Do you remember The Mummy?
Yeah, I remember that being a scary horror movie because I was really young when I watched it.
No, this shit's funny though.
With Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, aka George of the Jungle. You remember that shit?
It's hard to picture him as that like, when you see him now.
As George of the Jungle?
Yeah.
Why? Because he's fat?
Yeah, he's like all adorable and pudgy.
Okay.
This is like, it's just hard. I'm sorry.
All right, yeah, he was.
But
George, man.
it's like they take themselves way too seriously is the thing. And so they're not, the way Andy described it on Steve-O's podcast is like, it was his first serious role, even though he does comedy roles.
Interesting. Okay.
So yes, it was a comedy movie, but like him as the Wiccan guy character, he's taking himself super seriously, and he has to portray that like I'm fucking dead serious and I mean what I say on screen. So you're only seeing it as a comedy through the lens of like, oh, he's really taking himself seriously. This guy's a fucking weirdo.
That's how comedy works. The character really has to believe it.
And it's yeah, but you know, like the other stoner comedies he's in, like the Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa one. He's in a wheelchair and
Mac
he's like,
and Dev
I
go
smoke
to high
weed for a
school.
living. You know,
Yeah.
like he didn't take himself seriously.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. It like they're all so fucking serious, and they're like, "Oh, you're a fucking poser," and like, you know, fucking.
Interesting.
So the main character is also from, is it NCIS or Criminal Minds? I can't fucking remember. I'm gonna have to look it up.
On IMDb.
Probably. Yeah.
Andy Miller now.
I knew his name too, and I suck with celebrity names, but now I have to Google it. While I do that, so this guy's like, he's him and his girlfriend or whatever are both witches in this little coven they've created.
King Knight.
King Knight.
Not
Yeah.
King's Knight.
No.
King Knight. Okay.
Yes.
Is this? What the fuck is this dude? I thought that was somebody else. Never
That's
mind.
the dude, isn't it? Hold on.
Which dude?
That dude. That's the guy.
The one you're talking about?
Yeah, he's from one of them cop shows.
Is he?
Look, you might be able to see it better in this picture.
I don't know. I don't watch either of those shows.
Well, let
she
me.
cute.
That's just a picture anyway. Let me get the actual IMDb going.
Oh yeah, I'm on IMDb.
But it was a fucking great movie.
He plays Thorn.
Thorn is his name in the. Thornton is his real name.
There's Andy.
But
He plays
shortened it
Percival.
to Thorn to be cool for.
Damn. Huh. Okay. But would you recommend?
Yes, 100%. I don't.
Aubrey Plaza's in this.
What?
Yeah, dude. You saw it. How you not know?
Oh wait, I did know that. Excuse me. I might have just forgot who she was for like half a second.
Yeah. Bet.
But yeah, I won't go too much longer. It's a fucking good movie.
My movie that I saw. I see you listening intently now, like you watch movies or some shit.
Well, I've been trying, and
I'm proud of you.
I don't know if I've said this on air yet, but I've made a legit like
New Year's resolution.
I guess you could call it that. I made a commitment to watch the movies that RJ refers to me.
Shouts out to me.
Shouts out.
Yeah, you have watched a few of them, so I appreciate that.
I forget. Yeah, I need you to give me the list.
I got you.
Like write it down.
Straight up. Yeah, so the movie I just went and saw in theaters.
Oh,
Uncharted. Tom Holland's new movie.
okay.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I don't know anything about the game. Have you ever played the game?
No, but
Have you seen the trailer
I just
for
had to-
Uncharted?
no.
It was pretty
I just
good.
think it's
enjoyed
so
it.
unfair that Tom Holland's out there living literally his dreams. I saw this TikTok. It was a compilation of him. He said they asked him before he was like super big, in an interview, "Who's your celebrity crush?" He said Zendaya.
Yeah.
Now they're together.
Yeah.
It cuts to another clip.
They're buying a house
If you
together,
could
by the
play
way.
any superhero in any movie, what would it be? Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Now he's living that dream. They said they cut to another clip. What's your favorite video game, Tom Holland? Uncharted.
Yep. That man is out there
How do you
doing
get
it.
so fucking lucky. I shouldn't say that. You probably really earned it. So shouts out to you.
I'd like to say the movie was very entertaining for me. I knew nothing about the game. The movie, like I said, the stunts were really good, and Tom Holland's really good in it too. But he's getting fucking jacked. So it's like, I feel like he's about to be the next huge action star. Maybe not the next, but his generations. His generations, fucking, I don't know who's our generation's action star.
Jason
Cruise?
Statham.
Jason Statham. I can see him as a Jason Statham type.
Or,
well, no, more of a Tom Cruise because he has personality. Not that Jason Statham doesn't, but he plays the same dude.
I get that, but some people might take that as like a cheap shot or a hate thing. But it's like, it's no hate. Some people were born to play that character.
He plays it well.
Like,
I think Tom Holland has. I feel like, you know what? If who the fuck did I say? Tom Cruise crossed over with like Ryan Reynolds. Isn't that Deathpool? Or Deadpool?
yeah.
Isn't that Deathpool? That superhero guy?
Who's the other one I was thinking? There's like
Ryan Gosling?
no. I was thinking, what's the Jason Bourne?
Fucking not Pitt. Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. It would either be Jason Statham or Matt Damon for our generation, I feel like. Well, because we grew up with the Jason Bourne movies coming out back to back.
Who did I grow up with? Let me see.
You're not that much older than me.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves is a good pick.
Sans the personality.
Yeah. But he has a lot of... He's not just the action guy. He does a lot of other stuff.
Doesn't he have one comedy movie?
And
I've never seen it.
Bill and Ted.
Yeah, never seen it.
Which there's like...
Don't have the desire to see it.
Multiple of those now.
But I have seen... Oh, and they're making another one. But I have seen him in Point Break. That was a good one, dude. Like, I really enjoy it. It's somebody else. Who is it? I want to say Brad Pitt.
I never watched the John Wick movies.
I wanted to say something, but I was too disappointed to even talk. I can't believe you.
I want to. I want to get into them. I don't watch a lot of movies.
I promise you, this one would have your attention.
You see those? I've been watching too much TikTok, but you see those clips? It uses the same like dramatic guitar music for the background. It'll have some like dialogue from a movie scene.
Okay, it was not whoever the fuck I said. It's Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze in Point Break, 1991 film. Sorry,
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah,
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. If I can go around roundhousing you, Roadhouse.
Well,
but what were you saying?
I don't remember.
Damn it.
Just something about John Wick. I want to watch the movies.
Yeah,
I saw this clip from, they just like cut some of the dialogue out where the, spoiler alert, I guess. I don't know. Because
everybody's seen it but you.
Sure. I'm spoiling movies that I haven't seen. That you have.
You don't even know what's going on.
And I'm going to spoil it for you. Well, it's like some mob boss or something, and he's like yelling at the kid mobster or whatever, and he's like, "What? Who's nobody? I just fucking..."
That nobody was John Wick.
That scene. Yep. That scene, but it had that cool fucking music behind it to make it super dramatic, like they do. Those clips on TikTok.
That's the fucking beginning.
That's the beginning?
That's the beginning.
Of like the first one?
Yeah.
I saw that. I was just scrolling through TikTok. I was like, that's kind of badass. Maybe I should watch the John Wick movies.
Bro, yeah, that's the beginning of it.
And
you should definitely watch them. I will say, you know how I feel about fight choreography.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about it. Best fucking fight choreography. Now, to me, the only thing that can rival that choreography is Daredevil. Marvel's Daredevil.
The new one.
What? Yeah, not the
There's
other
the
one.
old movie,
Yeah, not that one.
and there's the new series.
The
right?
series, yeah,
Yeah.
the series. Now, I don't know if they had the same fucking choreographer or what, but man, I'm telling you, you need to watch both of those motherfuckers.
All right, it's on my list now. Yes. But if I get to watching all these movies that you recommended,
Nope.
you got to just at least watch my number one.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Because you're a fucking
Don't tell
movie
me, don't tell me.
watcher. You're a fucking movie watcher and you ain't watched it yet.
It's
You know
if I
this.
get the first word, I got the second word. Scanner Darkly.
That's not the first, but
That's not the one.
That's good.
Life as a House.
there you go.
Okay. Fine. Whatever. I'll fucking watch it.
I feel like King Knight was good enough to add to the list of those movies, though. Like my sacred
Not even
list.
just recency bias.
No.
Have you seen Spider-Man yet?
Which one?
The
I feel like I saw the first Tom
newest
Holland one.
No, the newest one.
No, we were going to go see it.
And then
just shit happened. I don't know.
doesn't it though? Don't shit be happening?
Yeah.
All right.
Shit do be happening.
Shit do be happening.
It do be doing that.
People don't think it be like it be, but it do. Shouts out to T-Pain.
Doobie
and
doobie
Taps.
doo ba doobie doobie doo ba. Agent P. You know?
Nope.
Perry the Platypus.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I'm sorry I have to address this. I have this Band-Aid on my finger, and if you can see, I like try not to fidget with it, but it's coming off. I lost a fingernail.
Nobody cares about your Band-Aid.
Listen, I just because it's gonna look awkward me messing with it on screen. Like I'm really trying not to. I try not to fidget with my hands.
Lost the whole
'Cause
thing.
I have, like,
a whole half a
ADD.
fingernail.
Yeah, I lost like half my fingernail, and it's really painful. And I got this Band-Aid on, and it's coming off. I'm just like desperately trying to put it back on.
The fingernail or the Band-Aid?
The Band-Aid, the fingernail's lost. I don't know where it went.
God.
Although
forever.
one time, and I don't know if you can still see the scar. Probably not, because I got tattoos now. But there was a chunk of my arm that came out right here. One time,
I remember you telling me.
and I put it back in. It was like probably like this big, and it was like all the way down to the bone. So it was probably like that thick
Ugh.
and that big around.
You said you put it back in, didn't you?
Yeah.
Nasty as
I
fuck.
put it back in like a puzzle piece, like exactly how it fit,
Ugh.
and I wrapped it up. And I told somebody about it. I was like super scared because I don't like doctors,
My goodness.
and like I have a super weak stomach. Shit like that creeps me out.
That makes my balls hurt.
Right? And I was like, I told my friend, and I was like, I just put it back in like a puzzle piece, and I wrapped up my
you said
arm.
it again. It makes my balls hurt.
I wrapped up my arm, and hopefully it'll just like heal. And he was like, I don't think it works like that.
No.
And I didn't take the bandage off for like 3 weeks. When I took that shit off,
Fucking rotten.
no, it was healed.
No, for real.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
a little
shit.
scar there, but everybody was like, "You're crazy. You can't just do that." I was like, I just popped it back in and it just kept going.
It's fucking nasty. All right. Well, that brings us to our closer. Speaking of which, would you rather know the date of your death or the cause of your death?
Cause.
You want to know the cause of your death
Mm-hmm.
rather than the date.
Yep.
Convince me why. Because I feel like I'd rather know the date.
You say that until you read that date and it's like really soon.
Mine won't be so.
You don't know.
You're right. I don't.
You might be healthy, but you can get hit by a car tomorrow.
True. Why do you know the date? Why do you want to know
wish that
the
on me.
cause?
It's mostly because I don't want to know the date.
Because I was gonna say they say you're gonna die in a car crash. Now you got a fucking car phobia. God forbid they say a plane crash.
But if I did choose cause and they said car crash,
You didn't. Oh, okay, yeah.
maybe that helps my fear of getting on planes. There's no way I could die in a plane because I know I'm how I'm gonna die.
Because you're not gonna
There's
die.
nothing
in a
to be
plane crash.
afraid of on
Mhm.
that plane anymore.
True, I guess. But for me, I'd rather know the date because I can just like live my fucking life up until that date, and in theory, I'll be ready. Just like, okay,
In theory.
fuck, here it is. All right, let's fucking do this and get my shit together. before I go.
What's the point?
Because if
Get your shit
if I know the
together.
cause, if they say fucking like, car crash or some shit, like, I do not want to get in the car anymore. If they say you fall off a cliff, I'm not going hiking. If they say fucking I don't know, helium overdose, I'm not going around balloons ever again. Bro, I'm telling you, I'd rather
That's a
just know the
clip
date.
right
The
there.
date is coming. Yeah. The date is gonna come no matter what.
Yeah.
I can't avoid time. I'd rather
I feel like
know
the
the date.
anxiety of knowing that it was coming up though would fuck me up so bad.
The anxiety of a car crash every time you get in the car, it wouldn't fuck you up so bad.
It might. It probably.
I feel like I know you, and I feel like it would.
It would. I'm downplaying it. It definitely would. I just.
Mm-hmm. Yep. See, I wanted to save a good one for the end.
I feel like. 'Cause I just feel like you want to know the date until you see the date and it's like closer than you thought it would be, and then you're like, I take it back. I didn't want to know.
Well, I expect to live another. How old am I? Okay, I expect to live another. How old am I? Another 69 to 70 years. Okay, that's my expectation. Now, if
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing. How old am I? Okay. Wait, how old am I? Okay.
because I just had a birthday, I had to remember what day it was, what today's date was. 69 to 70 more years I expect to live.
Okay.
That's me. Now, if it come back and say, oh, you only going to live another 30 years, bet I got 30 years to get my shit together.
Fair enough.
And I'm finna go on trips. I'm finna do all types of stuff and just enjoy I'm finna have some kids. Randomly. Trust me.
You're just gonna.
You feel me though? If it tells me half
But
of the
why
years
would you
that
want
I
to have kids just to leave them behind?
I gotta have a legacy. Somebody carry
There you
my
go.
name. Shit. Legacy. What is a legacy? Speaking of which, today is President's Day, and for all of those people who got that reference, I appreciate you. Disney
Also,
Plus
not
said,
as you're watching, as we're recording.
Yeah,
It's
as we're
President's
recording.
Day.
So Disney Plus was like, watch Hamilton, and I'm like, okay, because we all know I love that show. I
You
mean,
didn't say it like that. You said, "Oh yeah, I think I will."
yeah, I did say that. Okay, I downplayed it. I'm definitely probably gonna watch it. No, yeah, straight up. Oh, by the way, skipping back to today in Netflix. Is this on Netflix? No, it's on Hulu. I've been watching Power. Like for the past I want to say 3 weeks to a month. I've been watching Power, and I'm on season 5.
Is that 50 Cent?
Yeah,
I love 50
it's
Cent.
actually really, really good.
He's one of my other heroes.
Really,
Yeah.
he was on the surprise guest on Halftime Show.
Ever since, oh yeah,
And
we
Anderson-
talked about that. Yeah.
Anderson .Paak was in the fucking. He was doing the drums. He was playing the drums. I was like, what the fuck? No, we have not talked about the halftime show.
That's all. 50 Cent was upside down.
Upside down.
Punchline. End of joke.
There it is. End of joke. End of podcast.
I didn't even think it was that funny of a joke. Like I thought it was kind of cool. Like,
I don't know why it is a joke.
didn't he have a music video where he was like upside down, like
Yeah, but they
doing
superimposed
crunches?
it. They superimposed it. He was standing straight up in the video, and then they
In the
just turned
video?
it upside down.
But in the Super Bowl, he was really upside down.
Yeah.
So everybody's saying that he like, oh, so thick and gaining weight. Like, bro, he was upside down.
Yeah.
Also, like, he's still more in shape than I've ever been.
That's not good. Than you've
He
ever
don't even
been.
look fat though. Like he looks thicker, but like you still see like his arms look muscular. He's just not toned and ripped. Like he still looks fucking in shape to me.
I mean, I guess I don't know. I feel like I missed a lot of the shit that people were harping on about the halftime show because I was very fucked up during the show.
Number
But I did
one,
see it.
all the white people are upset that there's rappers at the
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Yeah,
So
N-word fest. That's what I saw on Facebook.
I can't even.
Not my friends on Facebook. It's just
I hope not.
Trending. Hell no. Oh, and they literally said the phrase "N-word." They didn't say the actual word, and so I wasn't so upset. I was like, "Oh, I'll let it go." Not mad. See, if you guys could censor yourself like that, I don't think we would be as mad. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about white people in general.
That's still such a.
No, it's horrible. Yeah. But it's not as bad as actually saying that shit.
Well,
Joe Rogan.
I get it. You're right. But to me, like, it's still just so racist that they're like, oh, a bunch of black people on stage. There's no talent on that stage. And this is something that, like, people have said.
There's no talent.
Yeah. That was actually old white people on my Facebook.
You gotta laugh at that because their version of talent was what? Elvis gyrating his hips? Motherfucker, what? That's shit
It's the
you
same
couldn't
thing,
do.
like-
He stole from black people. It's still Black History Month. He stole from black people. Elvis did the hip gyrating, and then brought it to white people, which was one of our
He
simplest
stole
things.
rock and roll music from black
Absolutely,
people.
and then brought it to white people, and then white people was like, "Oh, you know what? That's new. We love that." And all it was a simple. I'm gonna move my fucking hips. I'm gonna move my legs. That's all it was. It
The
wasn't
same
even.
thing happened with Eminem. Like, my generation's parents hated rap, and my parents listened to Eminem. I mean, my parents listened to other rap. Like, I grew up, my dad was listening to 50 Cent and Ja Rule. And
Really?
yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I didn't
Like,
know
he
that.
would put MTV on
Okay.
the weekends and clean the house. And
What?
yeah.
Shouts out.
He even had subs in the back of his car. For as much of an old white redneck that he is, he would come down the street after work, bumping some hip hop in his car.
It's the one I met.
Yep.
I should have talked to him. I ain't talked to him that long. I should have had a conversation. That was okay.
But I got, like,
I see
family.
where it comes from.
Like my uncle, old white dude, made a 6-page rant on Facebook about how there's just no talent in music anymore because they let black people perform at the Super Bowl. It's just so fucking ridiculous to me.
Yeah,
You know?
it is. That's absolutely ridiculous. You gotta laugh and scoff at that type of shit, because you know it's absolutely the opposite of true.
Yeah, and I don't know why I get so upset about it because, like, their generation's going away, like, they're slowly dying, you know, and that these old world views are getting replaced with more progressive views. But it just bothers me, dude.
Heard. Well, I mean, I understand, but
Well,
it
especially,
used
like,
to bother me, but now I'm just
As a
like,
musician
fuck.
who raps, like, you know, like, to see old people go, rapping has no talent in it.
No,
I shared a meme of the Karen on the phone, and she goes, "There's rappers at the Super Bowl." She's like calling 911.
that was a good voice. But yeah, you just got to look at it like how when Lil Wayne says it, man. I just forgot. Damn.
Lil Wayne doesn't know anything about racism.
He said not. I know.
That's what he said.
You got to take him with a grain of salt. But what were you saying? Like, there's no talent?
There's no talent in rap.
Okay,
in
that's
rapping.
what Lil Wayne. You got to take it like Lil Wayne said. I'm not talking fast. You just listening slow.
There you go.
Old people can't listen fast.
But there's, like, similar elements in older, like, rock music and even some country where you, like, hear the really fast spitting and, like, little, you know, semblances of lyricism.
They got it
and,
from black people in hip hop.
and, like, and even now, today, like, a lot of the rock and country you hear on the radio,
Yeah.
they're using, like, rap terminology and they're using, like, rap rhyme schemes.
Kane
And
Brown.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Why? Because he's black? That's why you say, well. They had the.
I don't know what I was going to say.
I don't know, but it was funny. I'm just glad my brain worked that quickly. But they had the one black chick who sings country. She did the national anthem. Not Janae Aiko. They mistook her for Janae Aiko.
I don't know.
Yeah, me either.
Are you still talking about the Super Bowl? She did the
Yeah,
national anthem.
still talking about
So I
the
didn't
Super
watch
Bowl.
the Super Bowl. I, like, caught glimpses of the halftime show.
Oh, okay.
But I don't really watch sports like that.
Janae Aiko is one sexy. Oof. I don't want to get into that because this is not our porn talk episode. This is
I could go on for so long. Let's just
about porn. Me too, but we won't. So
we all know that, Reg.
Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for hanging in there. This is season 2 of Combo Series. Don't forget on in YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed. Secondly, put in the comments what you want us to do for when we reach 100 subscribers. Give us suggestions. Eat an onion or friggin' like a raw onion.
And
or
if there's a lot of comments, I
hot
won't pick
sauce
the easy one. I'll
shots.
pick the worst comment.
Or whatever. Make sure you do that.
not afraid.
Drop those in the comments. Let us know what to do when we hit 100 subscribers. Make sure you are subscribed yourself. Thank you. Follow us everywhere at Convo Series. That's CONVOSARIES. Boy, I can spell. That's Convo Series. Follow us everywhere. I am RJ, aka Reg Travels, everywhere on all social platforms.
All right, and I'm at Trevin's World all over online, and you can find that on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everything but Twitter, really, YouTube, and now streaming on Twitch.
I'm on Twitter
at Trevin's World.
Noise.
Or Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Trevin's World. You can find me there almost every day, doing some fun stuff. Hopefully, as we gain more traction there, we can start doing like reaction stuff and like we can react to stuff together. Mostly I'm just playing games right now. So do that. Follow me there, and I appreciate you for listening. Again, drink Ray's Energy because it's delicious. It's good for you, and you can use the code VIZION to get 15% off your order at Rays.com. So
do that.
Also do that, and we'll see you again here next time. For me.
We love the shit out of you guys. Thanks for listening. I thought you were gonna do it this time.
Oh no, I stole it last time. I had to give it to you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. No, but seriously, we appreciate you guys for listening. I feel like there was something else. Listening. Keep listening next week. We love the shit out of you. We appreciate you. And until next time, peace. That was good. Good job. I feel like we're twins.